last year. We are underway for this big clash between Manly and Cronulla. And Peachy ducks under a little bit of a high shot first up accidentally. And in fact, it'll be Cliff Lyons who'll be called out here, the oldest player in the NRL. I don't think he's got a malice bone in his body.
Okay. Thanks, Tommy. Hang on. Just be careful, all right, Cliffy? Be careful.
We heard it from the referee. The arm went up. Just a little bit
of there must take the Manly pack forward. They come back to the grandstand side. Sedaris bundles his way up over the halfway line. Still going with the offload. They got Tuvey from behind, but only just. Green is still on the injured list for the Cronulla Sharks. A body blow, Tuvey. Manly willing to test their arm early, wide out. Tuvey taken high by McKenna. This may well go on report. How many head knocks can Jeff Tuvey keep taking?
Well, it has to definitely go on report. I wouldn't expect him to be sent off for that, but certainly got him high from behind.
Down. Okay, it's on report. It's on report.
Well, the Manly crowd were baying for blood. Tuvey made a great bust from the kickoff here, running wide. McKenna coming across, and he's connected. Well, he certainly got him high. It was over the shoulder. It was almost across that right ear of Jeff Tuvey's, and he took a good smash.
Go forward now, Cronulla, 42 out from the try line.
Have a look.
Peachy. He's Healy. Possesses one of the best kicking games in the competition. And as I say that, he kicks it out on the full. Well, he did possess one of the best kicking games in the competition.
Yeah, he relied upon, in fact, to put the ball into those corners all day without making a mistake, but that wasn't one of his better ones. Players all in front of him here, in fact. They've overrun him out wide. Eddinghausen would have had to wait back, but as you can see, it's about 4 metres across the sideline on the full.
Joe Taylor. Sedaris takes off from dummy half. Kosef again for Menzies. Menzies goes over the top. Gets to within 15 metres of the try line. Final tackle now. Back it goes for Tuvey. Lyons, the key man with the right boot. Up it goes. Pressure for Peachy. Peachy's lost it. It's a try for Manly. We'll go to the video referee. It appears Manly have scored the opening try.
Well, he's done the right thing here, Matt Hewitt, calling for the video ref. Just a little bit unsure as to whether Peachy was impeded. I don't think so. Was everyone onside? The other question. Luke Phillips is the man that was onside. He's come in to pounce on the ball, but did he knock it forward? That's the question. We're going to see it from this angle. Peachy's there. It goes straight through Peachy's arms, off his own knees. And that is a fair try from Luke Phillips for my money. He's regathered and placed it fair and square.
Luke Phillips rising high above the pack. And Peachy, who sometimes spectacular, sometimes puts himself under a lot of pressure. It's a try. The board not operating at this stage, but Matt Pennick-Luke has played a fair bit of Aussie rules, a fair bit of basketball, and I think we saw the spring in the step there.
From what I've seen of him, he's certainly a quality player. He moves very well across the ground. A good goal kicker, as you've seen today. But there's another fatal mistake by Cronulla. 8-0 down and they kick out in the full. You wouldn't believe it.
Well, Cronulla are renowned for their limited number of mistakes, particularly unforced errors, but there's a couple there. They've kicked out on the last tackle before that Manly try, and now from the kickoff.
They use the back line. Dykes, long. Devastating defender. Gives him a lot of big hits, and he's very shaky after that one. Martin Lang now goes forward for the Sharks. Back to short side. Coella. Anthony Coella, who made such an impact on the competition throughout the final series. Mario Fennick.
4 games on the trot here. 4 games on the trot for Cronulla. Their enthusiasm, their talk, as we see. Nice pass around.
Menzies in the clear. Has he been held back? Kosef on the inside. No is the call from the referee. Phillips keeps it on the toe. And now now. Danny Lee comes away. Crunching tackle by Teeny.
And why did Luke Phillips decide to kick that? I do not know.
Involved in the early minutes of this game. Russell Richardson. Eddinghausen picks up Madison. Tim Madison, hard man to pull down, gets to within 1 metre of the line. And they've got a good back line. They've got some numbers on the left-hand side. The cutout ball for Peachy up in the line. Final tackle. Crossfield kick. This is a beauty. Hopewadi under pressure. It's gone backwards, has it? Hewitt. Yes! Try for Cronulla. They strike back with a kick of their own. No video referee needed. 8 points to 4 the scoreline.
Well, it was a well-placed kick, but was Hopewadi taken out of the play? Just have a look here. Russell Richardson coming through on the right. Hopewadi about to have a jump, gets taken out away from the ball. Look, for mine there, perhaps they could have had a look at the video referee, because I think he didn't have any chance to jump at that ball. He was in a great position, Hopewadi. Richardson put the shoulder in and bumped him away from the ball. You see him there, he's underneath the ball and gets taken out before he gets a chance to go for it. The ball went backwards from Richardson before that try is scored by Madison coming through.
Graham. A nice ball. Nick Graham. They tackled 22 out from the try line. Madison runs into the shoulder of Cliff Lyons and, in fact, piggybacks Cliff another 5 metres or so. Treaster, short side play. Treaster awfully close to that try line. Comes Dykes, inside ball, McKenna. McKenna taken to ground. 10 metres out from the try line, final tackle. Healy, back to the left-hand side. Lyons flew high and took it safely, back to the 20.
You see Cliffy Lyons there getting fairly involved in that last set of defence for the Manly Seagulls. Now the Hopewadi ball has gone to no one. When players are starting to get a little bit tired, and I guess after 20 minutes that softening up period is when some players, inexperienced players or the youngsters, may start to drop off.
Lead this contest. Sidaris. Hit the spinners of the Eagles. Now Hopewadi, the crowd start. Lions run around. Phillips, the dummy. And taken well by Dykes on the far side. Sloppy play. Goes back from Lyons. Menzies. Knock on is the call from referee Hewitt. It's again quite a scrappy affair in the last couple of minutes.
Just some odd defence as they try to get themselves back towards the halfway line, but just get the sense, the feeling if Manly can hold the ball for a couple of sets of 6 in a row, we're going to get the football over the line again.
Really? Dykes takes it to the line. They'll run the ball. Eddinghausen gliding across the turf. Can't get around Phillips. A great kick from Eddinghausen. A touch too deep. Howland was motoring through.
Well, I've just said that Manly might be scoring fairly soon as Andrew Eddinghausen makes a good bust down the...
Come to the grandstand side? No, they go to the open side. Lions looking to pick up Terry Hill, the decoy. Phillips. Oh, got the hands free. The Lions. Now they should stretch them. Taylor. Here you go, the right-hand side with Cliff Lyons. Plenty of space out there. He did the numbers, Captain Lyons. He doesn't need the numbers. Lyons does it himself. And now then, they jump to a 12 points to 6 lead. And the oldest player in the competition, he dazzled the defensive line.
Seen plenty of football this afternoon, Cliff Lyons. You see him change from the left-hand side of attack to the right. Cronulla only had 3 players on that side of the field. Really not enough trying to cover 30 metres of the paddock. And Lyons just ducking through some tackles and slamming it down right on the line. Good work from the 5'8", the Manly 5'8". Just showing the ball on the outside. One defender stays with him. Cliff Lyons just strong enough to get himself over the line. Nick Zisti can't hold him out.
Terry Hill, a dummy half. Tuvey Cross for Lions. Has Menzies. Ball goes loose. Kicked on the toe. Phillips. Peachy forced to play at it. It was knocked on though.
That short ball, gee, they looked dangerous, didn't they? That short ball from Lions just couldn't find Menzies. You see Tuvey whips it outside to his 5'8", going across field as Lions. And that's the ball there. The referee has ruled that's gone forward. It was a little bit of doubt about that, but we'll stick to the referee's ruling.
Ryan upended in a good tackle there. Sudaris is the man. Wants that play the ball a touch quicker. Cronulla. 25 out from their own line. Terry Hill shifts it to Kosef. Now Lions. Loose ball again. Eddinghausen. Eddinghausen, will he score? The ball has been knocked forward. He's been called back. And the crowd here at Brookvale, a big sigh of relief comes over them.
Well, the crowd here were just praying to the referee or the linesman had seen it. No doubt in my mind it had been knocked forward. This short ball once again from Lions trying to hit Menzies. Just gets knocked down. You can't really see it on that angle, but certainly a Manly hand in, Cronulla hand in there. Before ET races away.
Hold it.
Rabbitoh Jr., I thought I'd get in and mention that before Mario Fennick did. Tini goes forward. By Magpie also. And then those two Peters. Cronulla.
The field, a little bit of a rest on the sideline. There's the high shot, he copped it. Yeah, it was from Sean Ryan over the top. And he must have felt it because he's not very happy with it. Not a bad set of...
He's broken the hand. When will he be back?
Well, then he's sort of lucky. He should be back, if not North Sydney next week, hopefully Newcastle the following.
Appreciate your time, mate.
Thanks, Mario.
Much Mario Fennick. Hopawati bundles out of one. Peachy comes out and gets him and takes him to ground. Good covering tackle there by Peachy. Hancock now. Tuvey. Manly on a roll. Lions did well to take that ball. Size to one at the moment. Tuvey. Lions. High ball. Now this is a better kick over the shoulder of Peachy. Touch too deep. Loses the ball. It went backwards.
It was knocked out by a Manly player, so play on it is. Correct ruling there from referee Hewitt. Certainly knocked out.
Lang. Dazzle. Straight and hard. And Menzies and Cronulla were waiting for him.
Could hear the call smashing the moment Lang took it up, but I tell you, it's got to be a good hit to stop him. Torrens. And they're looking to shift it straight out to Torrens' wing.
Here we go. Richardson. Inside one. Stripped out by Torrens on the way through.
I'll tell you what, he would have felt like it would have, if they had scored there, he would have felt totally responsible. Torrens couldn't get back to his wing after he'd make that error from the cutback. Richardson on the inside, and Torrens has, yes, just ripped it out of his hands. Terry Hill manages to pick it up.
That's what you call if he moves out from his own line. Sudaris gains a lot of metres. Sudaris ankle tapped. It was desperation by Forrester. Tuvey. Kosef. Menzies accelerates. Chris McKenna. Hopawati still going. The legs pumping. 20 metres out from the try line. The kick. Here it comes. The Lions. It's high. Peachy stands his ground. Pushed out of the way. Will there be a penalty? There had to be.
You took him out, you took him out.
It wasn't subtle, Gary.
No, it wasn't subtle. We saw one in the first half in reverse. Taylor's just coming over the top there, and Peachy given no chance to get near the ball. He's taken out. But the one in the first half will certainly...
Final tackle. Graham. It goes to Healy. They're onside the Sharks. Pressure on the far side. The kick. Too big.
Gee, he had plenty of time there, didn't he? The moment they got the ball to the right and there was a fifth tackle, the Manly defence started backing off. Someone needed to go and put a little bit of pressure on. But despite the fact that he had a lot of time, still couldn't keep it in the field of play. In fact, landed on.
Now Joe Taylor gets around the tackle of Treester and a nice don't argue to Nathan Long. Nathan Long here goes to Brown. The job, he's only been on the park a couple of minutes, but two solid hit-ups. Lions to the line. Super ball. Phillips stepping. They've got him by the jumper. Have they? No. Sedaris. Man will score a beauty.
Oh, that's a classic try, isn't it? Cliff Lyons has been dangerous throwing long balls all day, but suddenly comes up with the short pass off his shoulder. Luke Phillips powered his way through. Just have a look at it here. Lyons goes to the line and just pops that short ball up. Phillips beats one defender, just hanging on. Peachy's held on for an eternity. No one could come over the top in time to stop Phillips from offloading it to Sedaris. But it was this man Lyons. It looks like it's going to be a long ball. Suddenly it's a short one and the defender was caught unaware. Nearly did it all himself, Phillips, and what a great effort. Put himself up long enough for Sedaris to get over under the post. That's a great classic Manly try.
Oh, Jimmy Sedaris. Side Treester could prove costly. Terry Hill. Torrance stays away from the sideline, doing a good job. Back for Kosef. Oh, taken high. Could be a bit of trouble here. Right in front of the grandstand. The touch judge is in, and it is.
Nick Zisti is the man.
Come here.
Playing in the forwards at the moment.
Come here, just listen.
And he's in some trouble.
So players come in with a straight arm tackle, direct contact with the head or neck.
Okay, go.
It doesn't sound good. You heard it. Nick Zisti has been sent off. I think the words were stiff arm, direct contact with the head.
The word that's going to ring in Nick Zisti's mind is okay, go. No doubt from the referee. Yes, he's got him. He's got him around the chin. It's right in front of you there, Mario Fennick. Was it as bad as it looked on the replay to us?
Yeah, I'm more of a grabbing mate. Lucky you are as well.
I saw you, I ran the other way.
Plenty did.
I could never catch you.
He goes forward. 7-4 the penalty count. And now we have a game of rugby league where there's 13 against 12. You don't like to see it, but he was sent off Nick Zisti. Kosef. Still down. Bad knock. Hasn't affected his speed. Plays it back quickly. Lions. Terry Hill. Menzies. It's just a matter of quick hands. And Menzies scores yet another try. He's 7th for the season.
Just a matter of numbers there after that send-off, and then, of course, Nick Kosef, the man on the receiving end of that high tackle, made a good run. They just put it through their hands. Peachy had to come into the line, the fullback. No winger out there. McKenna staying on Torrance. Menzies knew once he had it in his hands, it would have been one-on-one if he throws the dummy, and it was. Throws it, and he's too strong for Peachy. A tough ask for the Cronulla fullback to make that tackle. Well, one of the best try scoring forwards that we've seen in rugby league. Knew he should have caught that and played on.
Nick Kosef, a little bit of talk. The Canterbury Bulldogs are chasing him, Mario Fennick.
Yeah, actually, Kosef and Jeff Turvey are off contract, and they're in the midst of negotiations. No doubt they're very valuable, this Manly side. And we'll see another mistake by Cronulla, nearly hot on the attack.
Young Craig Field away from dummy half. Kosef has been heavily involved. Down the far side, Torrens. Try-saving tackle there by Peachy. Plays it back quickly, Torrens. Terry Hill. And only the touch judge could score from there.
Well, look, I know it didn't look too good from Terry Hill, and he's shaking his head, but I'm with him. When he stepped back to go to the short side, Nick Kosef was just standing with his hands on his hips. Had he been backing him up, he would have been over. Unmarked. I'm sure a bit of a speculator from Hilly.
Healy. Ryan standing wide. Richardson juggles it. Big hit from Terry Hill on his opposite number. Absolutely smashed.
Well, that's the time to do it, isn't it? When your opposite man's juggling it, he's very vulnerable.
Here goes Craig Field, half through the ten. Quick play the ball. Phillips takes off. Field.
That's 4.
Plays it back. Menzies. Menzies again. Oh, great ball from Menzies. There's no one in front of Hancock. And he'll celebrate for the try. It's a great career and a great effort to score in their 200th game. 26 points to 8. Manly looking the goods.
He's got a couple of teammates to thank there, Craig Hancock. Beautiful left arm ball from Taylor, and just as good at falling. Menzies had been taken in a tackle. Just pops it up beautifully for Hancock. You just look, they're struggling in defence, aren't they, the Sharks? Menzies gives it to Taylor, gets outside one man, stays alive in that. Menzies on the wraparound, can't manage to beat that ankle tap of McKenna, but he can get a beautiful ball popped up there for Craig Hancock, who runs 40 metres. No one near him.
Bench there of Hopewadi, Lyons, Tierney, and Brown. Field, dangerously close to that try line.
Let him go, come on!
Tuvi, dangerous from dummy half. Field, nice pass to Luke Phillips, stretching. Phillips showing all the skills to set up the great try. A tiptoeing effort there from Al Duncan. 32 to 8. Try number 6 for Manly. Cronulla down and out.
Well, sometimes you can blame having a man off the field, but they had the numbers here. It was in the end just a defensive lap. Phillips dummies once on the inside twice. Eddinghausen, well, it was his man. He got inside ET, popped it up, and Duncan is very close to the line at the back, but doesn't go over it. But just have a look here. They had the numbers 5 against 5. ET in the end just misses him on the inside. He's had a good game today, Luke Phillips. Duncan betters his position by 5 or 6 metres.
That's 3, Royce!
Taking it forward.
Let him up! Hold it
Will
up!
they try one last throw of the dice to get it out wide? Colella gives it to Menzies. They do go wide.
Oh, quick hands by Hopewadi. But Howland will come up with it. Duncan gets across to cover, but Healy's back on the inside to score for Cronulla. Far too little, far too late. But Cronulla get their second try, their first of the second half, and that scoreline reads 32 points to 12.
Well, nothing to lose here for Manly. The execution wasn't too good. You see this ball from Hopewadi just too high out there. Impossible for Duncan to get that one. And a great effort there, picked up by Howland and back inside to Mitch Healy. Too little too late for the Sharks though.
The idea was right, Gary, wasn't it?
Well, the idea was great. Why not try something with only a few seconds on the clock? But I don't think the coach will be too disappointed with that. They have been sensational in the second half, Manly, after an indifferent first half. Thoroughly deserved this victory. Mitch Healy now looking to convert his own try.
He's wide out, 22 metres. Phillips was very impressive in fullback, and Craig Hancock, who celebrates his 200th game for the club with a try, and more importantly, Gary, a victory. Online now, and Mario Fenn.
The player of the match, courtesy of Harvey Norman, is Steve Beaver Menzies. And mate, congratulations, a great return to form. You were in everything, scored a try, and probably looked like you were going to score a couple more.
Yeah, you know, it was good by the guys. It's good to come back and have a win. I was happy to sort of get a little bit of ball today, and we put it together, which was good.
Well, the good thing about today is your forwards tended to get over the top of the Cronulla pack, gave you a lot of opportunities. Cliff Lyons was outstanding as well, and so was Jimmy Sidaris.
Yeah, you know, Clifford was out there for most of the game, and he always creates opportunities for us. I thought Jimmy went excellent, you know, in the ruck there, a few runs from WR, and he did well when he ran as a second row.
Hey, Steve, it was important you won today because you'd only won 3 games so far. If you're going to make the top 10 or even better, you've got to start winning now.
Yeah, you know, we knew we had to string a few together, and we kept sort of saying we're going to start this week, and it hadn't been happening. But we got the 2 points today, so hopefully we can string a few together.
Well done, mate. Good luck next week.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Got ET, appreciate your time, mate. 4 wins on the trot for the Cronulla side. Big victory last week over Brisbane, but today he just didn't come up.
No, not at all. The boys looked very flat out there, and I thought in the first half, we were starting to get on top of them, and then they scored another try. Cliffy did his normal little dummy and scooted in for a try and put him in front at half time. I felt we'd come home strong in the second half, but they just kept coming Manly all day, and they deserved the win.
Yeah, you fought your way back into that the first half, but in the second half, a few silly errors started to creep in, and they certainly capitalised.
Yeah, that's right. They kicked away to a lead, and it was very hard from there. I think we started to try to play a bit of catch-up footy, and it just made matters worse. But we've got a tough road ahead. The next 4 games are very hard. We've got to make sure that next week against North that we turn it around.
We're at Friday night, and you've had a loss today. You must be tired, mate.
Yeah, very tiring out there. It was tiring on Friday night, and I suppose only with a day recovery it makes it a bit tough. But plenty backing up this weekend, and I think everybody seemed to back up pretty well.
Appreciate your time.
Thanks.
Andrew Eddinghausen there.
Good performance, that. Manly coach Bob Fulton, and a very good performance by Manly today. A good, strong performance in the forwards. There was a host of good players. I thought Lyons was outstanding. Menzies, Sidaris.
Yeah, I agree with you, Mario. It was probably similar to the 30 minutes we played against the Roosters last week, but we put it together for 80, and it's been coming for a few weeks, but it's the second time this year that I can smile.
Yeah, it was your forwards that really laid the platform. I thought Tierney, Kosef did some good things. Little Tuvey built the platform, and then we saw Lyons in his own element with little deft passes, and Menzies managed to make some breaks out wide, but a good, strong performance up front.
Yeah, well, I guess that's where the platform's got to be laid, and it makes it easy for the number 6 and 7 and the players outside of them, and that's basically what happened to go. They were going backwards. They've got some, as I said to you before the game, they had some blitz runners in Long and Lang and Harvey when he comes on, and Timmy Madison. But we handled them pretty good today. I thought that our defence was first class and back to what it should be and what I expect from this team. And our structure was pretty good. They were putting the pressure on us out wide with ET, in particular, putting some pressure on. But from an overall point of view, I mean, to win by that score, the way we've been going, is a credit to the players. And I'd like to single out the rep players because, I mean, it is hard backing up, and even though it's 48 hours after they came to training yesterday, they've had a full weekend, and they've come off with a win today, which is great.
We were up to round 11. No doubt that win was timely because Manly are now on 8 competition points. You need to sort of start rolling now. Yeah,
well, I think we're back. I really do. I mean, I'm not one to go off half-cocked, but
yeah, I like that.
Yeah, good, Mario. But I guess that we've got our act together in the areas we had to, and that was in defence and our ball control, and they were the main problems for us because right throughout the year we've had the worst retention of any team in the competition, and our retention rate today was good. Put no pressure on our defence, and we handled them. So, I guess that we've just got to back it up with that type of performance next week.
Good luck next week.
Thanks, Master.
Appreciate your time, mate.
Thanks very much, mate.
You do too?
All right, Jeff. All right.
No injuries this week?
Am I all right?
Got Jeff too with me, Jeff, and a very good performance by Manly. It's been a little bit inconsistent throughout the year, but today, good performance in the forwards. I thought Sidaris, Menzies, yourself, and built a platform for people like Lyons and Hopwade out wide.
Yeah, particularly pleased with our defence today. It was a lot better than it has been in the past, getting up off the line and meeting the attack. We set that platform there at the beginning of the match, and I think, we're still probably the better team until I know they're going to play us sent off, but we're still the dominant team up till then anyway.
Yeah, as I said before, Manly are on 6 competition points before this game, so it was an important game for Manly to win. You really need to start stringing a few together.
Yeah, we do indeed. We've got a pretty tough run, but or we've just come through a tough run, but we've got to start winning a few matches to get us up there in the top 10, and that's the most important thing. Once we're in the top 10, I suppose anything can happen from there on in.
Speaking of tough run, Friday night and backing up again today, how does the body feel?
It feels all right now. It was particularly hard to get started, especially at training yesterday. But saying that, I feel better for it now.
Jim Sidaris, I thought, was outstanding. Back to his powerhouse best. Menzies too, very dangerous out wide. And the old Cliffy, when's he going to go away? He's 36 and he's still going strong. Yeah,
he is. He's a great ball player, and that's his go. Saying that, the team performance was much better, and that enables those individuals to perform better themselves. So, as you said, individuals did play well today, but the team particularly played well.
Well, you've earned a nice hot bath, mate. Go and enjoy it.
Cheers, Marita.
No injuries?
Okay, stand by.
I've got Cronulla coach John Lang. And John,
4 wins on the trot prior to this game, culminating in a great victory over the Broncos. Today, you just didn't come up.
No, I thought we were in it for a long while, Mario, but I always felt that it was going to be a tough game, this one. Manly are still stacked full of good players. There's probably about 8 really class players in their side. Probably they've some of the younger guys have struggled at times this year, but it was a bit of a do or die game for them at home. We knew we were going to have to play very well to win, and we just couldn't play well enough.
Yeah, back end they started very well, Manly, as you said, but then you guys started to fight your way back into it. Second half, though, you get a player sent off. It's very hard to win with 12 men.
Oh, it certainly is. We were behind the 8 ball then. I don't think we can blame that for the loss. But we lost Adam Dykes too after about 30 minutes, who's a big part of our attack, and then Nick being sent off. So just sort of got harder and harder as the day went on.
You're an experienced coach these days. You've been around for a while. You're a bit more philosophical about things. You've been dealt some terrible blows with injury. You just got to go on with it.
That's exactly it, Mario. You can complain and whinge all you like, but I don't like to dwell too much on it. It's a bit of an insult, I think, sometimes too, to the players who come into your side. So we've just got to keep our head down and our backside up, and keep firing away for the 24 rounds.
On a positive side, though, your son making his debut in Origin. You would have been a proud man considering you led the side out. You played for Queensland the first one. Must have been a proud moment for you.
Yeah, well, it was exciting. I was very happy for him, Mario. I was probably more proud today because, when he got out and backed up, and I thought he played very strongly again today. So I think that's what being a top, footballer's all about.
Oh, we spoke to ET just on full time. He was quite disappointed. What about Cronulla? 4 on the trot. You obviously feeling pretty confident about making the top 10?
Yeah, well, that's our goal. Our goal is to win the damn thing, But you've just got to. Cop the ebb and flow of the season. If you get injuries, you get maybe some bad calls or whatever. There's 24 rounds. You just got to keep your head down and keep going for 24. And the administrators in there will tell you where you've run.
I like your attitude, man. I should probably learn something off you.
Yeah, I don't know. You're travelling all right, Mario.
Thanks, mate. Appreciate it. Thanks, mate. No, well done, mate. No, congratulations to the young bloke too.